Now we go to the second one, the Maid of Orleans.
March 26th, Chinon. It is one thing for a band of dispirited soldiers to put their trust in a teenage girl. It is entirely another for that girl to be given command of the army of an entire nation. We were filled with pride when we heard the Dauphin's heralds pronounce Joan the Maid as commander of the army of France. So that she may look like a general, the Dauphin presented Joan with a great war horse and a suit of white armor. Joan instructed me to look for an ancient sword buried beneath the altar of a local church. I was skeptical, but not only did the man unearth a rusted blade, but we found that the sword had belonged to Charlemagne, grandfather of France. I shall not doubt her word again. Still visible on the hilt was the fleur de lis. Joan adopted the fleur de lis as her symbol and had it blazoned upon her battle standard. Wherever Joan goes, the standard goes also. It goes with us to Orléans. The city of Orléans is one of the finest in France, but it is under siege by our enemies, England and Burgundy. It is about to fall. This war has dragged on for 100 years, with precious few French victories. The people of Orléans need a savior. They will receive Joan of Arc.
And objectives. Joan must survive, the cathedral in Orleans must remain standing, and escort Joan to Blois so she may command the French army. The French army is limited to a castle age and a population of 125. Hurry to Orleans before the English can cause much damage. Be wary of English forces south of the river, but do not forget to rendezvous with your army in Blois. Once the supplies arrive in Orleans, you'll be able to build up your forces. Frankish knights are useful for taking care of English longbowmen and siege weapons. Frankish castles are inexpensive and provide excellent defense. Use your market to trade for resources until you can venture outside of the city. English castles have large garrisons. It is best to assemble a large attack force before attempting to storm them. Rich farmland is located west of Orleans, but outside the city walls and vulnerable. Your scout report. Joan and her escort is leaving for Orleans. Reinforcement and supplies are waiting for her in Blois. And finally, the army must reach the city of Orleans, across the river, and relieve the English siege of the city. The English have divided their army, surrounding Orleans from both sides and occupying several castles. To the north is the northern English army, and to the south, the southern English army. You'll need siege equipment to destroy their castles. The Burgundians camp to the east. They are not a real threat at first, but left alone, they will train a sizable infantry army.
I am the Duke d'Alençon, milady. I will proudly ride with you to Orléans.
Que fait?
Okay?
Prêt.
Prêt.
Bonne chance, John.
Our city needs help. The English are coming.
This Burgundian rebel shall not stop us.
Cueilleur, certes. Livet. Oh yeah, livet. Prêt. Oh yeah, certes. Livet.
Welcome to Blois, Joan of Arc.
Que fait?
The army of France
Certes.
is yours to command.
Prêt. Oh yeah, livet. Certes. Oh yeah, livet. Oh yeah.
Now, on to Orléans. We need to get your supplies past the English.
If I remember correctly, there was something over here that I wanted to grab. Ah, ships.
Oil, liberate.
Que fait? Crieur, cerf. Prêt, liberate. Assaut.
We could just cross into... Let's just across the river without actually fighting anything. So that means we might have to fight more of them that come our way later.
Crieur, là. Certes. À la bataille. Assaut. Oh yes, certes. À la bataille.
Qu'est-ce que fait? Certes, levé. Relax.
Que fait? Crieur, oh yes. Liberate.
Deliver 6 trade cards that apply to the Orleans Town Center.
Joan the Maid has come. We are saved. Hurrah! Jean Navarre has brought us supplies. Now we can muster the forces we need to raise one of the English castles.
Prêt. Ohé, levé. Oil. Qu'est-ce? Relax. Levé. Vilain. Certes. Oil.
What's that? Probably have to build some castles to defend ourselves.
Relax. Certes. Oil. Prêt. Verax. Levé.
Especially this area.
Verax. Vilain.
Que fait?
Prêt, liberate, certes.
So we got the castle age, and we can build the second town center.
Que fait? Minéo. Prêt.
And since the English have vision on us, they'll probably start attacking us early.
Minéo. Oil. Levé. Verax. Bastisso. Qu'est-ce? Minéo. Vilain. Levé. Vilain. Ohé. Bastisso.
Need more food.
Qu'est fait? Kay, vilain. Pastissor.
Except for Burgundy army isn't attacking us for now.
Ohé. Kay, Pastissor.
Actually, I have fishing ships fish for a little while.
Que fait? Prêt. Minéo.
Prêt, certes. Verax. Minéo.
Qu'est-ce?
Also need to gold. Oh, there's a gold mine. I'll take it.
Ohé. Minéo. Que fait?
Ohé.
I think I just saw some troop movement.
Ohé. Qu'est-ce? C'est vilain.
Yep, here comes the English.
Prêt. Oyel. Certes. Libère.
I think we don't have Imperial Age or anything, so we only have range 7.
Prêt. Que fait? Que fait? Certes. À la
Let's
bataille.
garrison some archers in there.
Prêt. Levé. Certes.
Prêt.
Que fait? Verax. Prêt.
Que fait? Oyel. Prêt. Que fait? Prêt. Certes. Que fait? L'hiver. Certes. Bonjour. Prêt. L'hiver. Oyel.
Ohé. Oyel. C'est vilain.
Oh, don't you dare head towards the villagers.
C'est fait. Oil. Bûcheron. Libet. Vilain. Certes.
We didn't research.
Pastissor.
Que fait?
We didn't research murder holes.
Kay. Bûcheron. Libet. Minéor.
We should probably do that.
Prêt. Verax. Vilain.
Oh, they destroyed our dock. Whoops.
C'est fait.
Oh,
Pastissor.
time to build another one. Murder holes is researched in a bit. And that'll take care of some of the knights. Good.
Qu'est-ce?
Que fait?
Ohé. Oil. Libet. Pastissor. Prêt. Pastissor. Kay. Pastissor.
These towers will help defend us for a little while, but we're gonna need an actual defense later on.
C'est fait. Bûcheron. Verax. Oil. Certes. Ohé.
Would help if we build a castle here and here, just to help with the incoming English threat.
Pastissor. Pastissor.
Ohé. Pastissor.
That means we need to guard them before they actually finish it.
C'est fait. Pastissor. Prêt. Prêt. Férax. Livet. Artisan.
Cueilleur, livet, oyel. Certes.
And since the knights that we got were actually free, they don't get retroactively upgraded, which is the downside. It's very unfortunate.
Ohé. Kay. Bûcheron. Oil. Certes. Férax. Livet.
Yeah, and we have to probably start
That's
attacking
so.
before the Burgundians start coming. Because they're the scary ones.
Prêt.
Prêt.
Prêt. Oui. Férax.
Qu'est fait. Férax.
Cueilleur. Bastisseur.
Kay. Pastissor.
Archers are not going to be too useful for us. We should probably bring some cavalry instead. That's what the Franks are best at.
Qu'est fait. Ohé. Oil.
And here comes an army with rams. How quaint. This castle is the closest, so we can probably take that down, and all the English are going to send us our longswords and longbowmen.
Que fait?
Prêt.
Probably.
Certes. Oil. Pastissor. 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 Pastissor.
Ohé. Bastisseur.
Kay. Qu'est fait. Férax.
Maybe just in case we'll get a castle up here. Just to stop the English
Okay.
raids. And we could do the castle here just to block that off again.
Pastissor.
The beard axe.
Ohé. Pastissor.
And get some more gold miners to start training knights.
Oyel.
Que fait? Bastisseur.
Kay.
We're also going to need some siege
Pastissor.
engineers. Or we could train Batars, but eh.
Prêt. Certes. Oil. Livet. Pastissor.
Cueilleur. Prêt. Bastisseur. Bassisso, Bassisso.
Ohé, que fait, certes, Pirax,
Do for an expert cost. Oh, they're pretty cheap. And here comes the Burgundian infantry. Complete with pikes,
Ohé,
which I am not a fan of.
Oil, Libet. Kay, Pirax. Certes, Oil. Certes. Pastissor, que fait, Bûcheron, Libet.
Well, that's all the stone round, so we're probably not gonna build any more castles for now.
Certes, Oil. Pirax,
Definitely need more gold.
Pastissor,
Cueilleur, libère. Certes.
Bring some rams in. Train an army of knights.
Ohé.
Prêt,
Que fait?
Ohé,
Livet. Certes, bûcheron, bûcheron. Livet.
Oil. Que fait? Libère. Prêt. Cueilleur, oh yeah, certes.
Fait. Pirax. Oil. Cueillet.
And let's
Mineo.
bring some villagers along.
Certes,
They can build a forward castle.
Pirax.
Que fait? Prêt. Cueilleur, oh yeah, libère.
Que veuillez?
Kay,
Prêt.
Ohé.
Que fait? Certes.
Bon
Prêt. Oh yeah, da. Cueilleur. Que fait? Prêt. Certes. Libère. Cueilleur. Certes. Libère.
Two up more knights.
Oh yeah.
And charge to the castle.
Fait.
Livet.
Oil. Livet.
Kay,
Que fait? Azon.
Ohé, Libet, certes, Oil, Pirax,
Que fait? Certes.
Cueilleur. Libère. Certes. Oh yeah, libère. Oh yeah, certes.
Cueillet. Pirax. Oil. Bassisso. Certes.
Prêt. Que fait? Bonjour. Oh yeah. Cueilleur. Prêt. Que fait? Cueilleur. Certes. Libère. À la bataille. Prêt. Da. Azon.
Bassisso.
Que fait? Oh yeah. Certes. Bonjour. À la bataille. Azon. Cueilleur. Que fait? Libère. Prêt.
Keep
Certes.
them
Libère. Oh
distracted.
yeah. Que fait? Libère. Oh yeah. Bonjour. Certes. Azon. Da. Prêt.
Prêt.
Vera.
Cueilleur. Que fait? Oh yeah. Prêt. Certes. Libère. Oh yeah. Cueilleur. Prêt. Que fait? Cueilleur. Certes. Libère. À la bataille. Oh yeah. Certes. Libère. Oh yeah. Libère. Prêt. Certes.
And trains of guitars. Why
Cueillet.
not?
Pirax.
Cueilleur. Que fait? Da. Azon. Cueilleur. Que fait? Oh yeah. Prêt. Bonjour. Que fait? À la bataille.
Fait. Que fait? Livet. Bassisso.
Cueilleur. Bonjour. Prêt. C'est prêt. Libère. Certes. Oh yeah. Libère. Prêt. Certes.
Certes. Bastisso. Bastisso.
Cueilleur, oh yeah, certes. Que fait? Cueilleur, da, libère, azon.
Go, petards.
Fait. Que fait? Libère.
Oops. I was gonna shut down.
Cueilleur. Fait, certes. Oh yeah.
It's fine. They don't have murder holes anyway.
Que fait? À la bataille. Fait. Cueilleur. Fait. Cueilleur. Bonjour. Da. Azon. Que fait? Cueilleur. Libère. Certes. Oh yeah. Libère.
Can it be that the French have finally learned to fight?
Fait. À la bataille. Que fait?
Victory!
Joan prophesied that she would be wounded at Orléans. At the height of the battle, an arbalest bolt knocked her from her horse. We could not believe our misfortune. But as we carried Joan away from the carnage, the battle was won. Orléans was free. When we entered the city, the entire population cheered us on from windows, rooftops, and city streets. They fired artillery into the night sky and shouted aloud their nickname for Joan, La Pucelle, the Maid of Orléans.
Yay. And that's where the Burgundian camp was. Not actually that threatening. We could have just charged them with cavalry and just massacred them. Ooh, looks like there was some gold here guarded by the English. Probably could have gone for that. I don't know where these guys are up to, but actually, we could have just taken our market and just traded with Bois, couldn't we? Or maybe we would have gotten intercepted on the way.